I say, bring me the heads of the ones that I can't figure out what to say for this mission. Anyways, hello everybody, my name is Zaka. And for the 6th installment of the New Player's Guide to all the bosses in Warframe, I have decided to go after the next 2 victims on our list. And these 2 victims are known only as actually 2 we've already killed, 2 that I've already killed before, and 2 I've showed you how to kill before. In fact, she just said it right there. So, for the 6th installment, we are doing Lech Kril and the Captain Vor. The Captain Vor fight on series. Their moves and attacks are basically the exact same, and you kill them the exact same way. That's basically it. And they say the exact same thing. Couldn't even animate a second. Yeah. So, they are a bit stronger, honestly. And them being together is actually more difficult than you may think than their original fight. As per usual, yeah, Captain Vor has his normal, the shock mine, the shield, his gun, and all the good stuff. Kril has the same thing, his Gorgon, his hammer, his ice shield ability, and all his good stuff. If you are going after these guys, Vor is the easiest to take down, then Kril. Best thing to do is you're going to have some actual good weapons. I'll just repeat myself from the Kril boss from when I did Kril. And say, shoot his backpack to be able to make him go bye Kril, to get him to go into Super Saiyan mode, and once he goes into Super Saiyan mode, you're able to actually do some damage to him. There we go, there's his flame shield ability, and that's Super Saiyan mode, and he's dead. I got 2 Orkin cells from that, sweet! So, the drops you get from finishing this fight are the exact same as the exact same of the normal fight, however, where it used to be Mars, you get Frost. You get Frost here on Ceres now, which is where this boss fight is located on Ceres. Yes, the mission is called Exta. Exta? Yeah, Exta. For some reason, I thought it was extra. Shut up, PC. And little special little thing here because they added in because it's 2 bosses instead of 1. You can actually get miter parts here, which the miter on its own is not the greatest weapon. I mean, it's pretty good, but it's not, or at least I don't believe it to be one of the. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I spinning? Old school Tobuscus. Why am I just spinning? Okay, wait. Why was I just spinning in circles? Anyway, the miter is pretty good. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but so what this thing does is it fires out saw blades at your enemies, which, yes, sounds very cool. Holy god, that is well, this is a status weapon, if you couldn't tell already. Jesus Christ. Maybe that's, you know what? This is actually after the status changes I did, so that's probably like 1%. Either way, this is a status weapon, but what you really want from this thing is you want to make the miter so you can make this monster. This thing is fudging sane. Why do I say it's a Mirage? Come on, let's see the gun. Why don't we? Okay, this thing's freaking insane. Why do I say it's insane? Because it does the exact same thing as the miter, but it has a secondary fire as well. It fires out a saw blade directly in front of the player. Directly in front of the gun, and holds it there. And yes, it chops enemies in half. It's hilariously fun to use, and hilariously effective. Yes, I just made up a word right there. Deal with it. My point is, it's fun to use, and very effective. It's a pretty good weapon for It's a pretty good weapon for both status and crit. So, yeah, to make this thing, go back into it. There we go. No, get out of that. Yeah, to make this thing, you need both the miter and the Hiku. Hiku? I always thought it was Haiku. Hiko? You know what? I'm just going to call it Haiku. You need the Haiku and the miter for this thing to get the haiku. I think it's literally a I think it's a blueprint. It's a secondary weapon. I think you just buy the blueprint from the market. Let me find it. Yeah, you can just buy the blueprint here, and it's very cheap. And it's a very, oh, wow, that is actually very, very cheap. These are, remind me to put these in, best secondaries for beginners, because these are very cheap, actually. The only thing you are definitely going to struggle with are those plastids, actually. Which, for my own information, what's the first planet? I think it's Phobos. Yeah, it's Phobos. Frost! Let's talk about him real quick. I used to have him before before the purge happened. But Frost. Second, he is the first best defensive frame for group defense. So if you're playing with friends or just in a group of randoms, he is the best for group defense frames. Why? Because of his snow globe ability and his avalanche ability. Snow globe allows you to put just a ball of sheer ice upon just upon him, and it slows enemies and stops bullets. Now, of course, I just said he's the best group defense frame, but at a very, very close, basically tied third is him and Gara. I say Gara is better just because you can shoot out of his snow globe ability, but you can't shoot into hit. With Gara, you can shoot into it. Plus, her 1 and her 3 are insane. Wait, is that it's her 3, right? Or is it her 2? It's not Mass Vitrify. Oh my god, what is it? Okay, yeah, it's her 2. But Avalanche, Snow Globe, Ice Wave, three very good abilities, but you're mainly, if you ever see a Frost in game, you're most likely going to see him with Snow Globe, or you're going to see him spamming Avalanche. So, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.